Today, one thing that I can't stand, and I'm seeing this over and over and over, people just aren't original at all. Case in point, you got this woman, I guess you may well call her the white SheraSeven. Shera can't do her stuff by herself. Somebody got to copy, exactly what she's trying to do because I guess they see that she's got people following her. I mean, that it's so annoying that people are just not original today, but let's review it.
Use all men in your life. So manipulate and use all men for your gain.
First of all, why your voice so strong? Like seriously, like your voice is straight up strong. Where's your feminine voice? Are you a trans woman? If you're not, my lord.
If a man shows interest or a crush, use him to get ahead on whatever that person can offer you. Use anyone and everyone of the male species to get ahead in your own life. If someone is giving you a little bit of things, gifts, but it's not enough, take it and get another one. Use as many as possible, and anyone that has a crush on you, use them. For example, if you get into an Uber, if you're in a store, if you're walking down the street, if a doorman has a crush on you, get perks, use them to your advantage, manipulate and pretend you have a crush to gain and get more. Give fake numbers, phone numbers if you have to. Give fake information, fake names if you...
I still can't get over that strong voice of hers. Fellas, you imagine hearing that woman talk to you every day? Especially when she's getting on your nerves. That voice, my lord, that voice is a form of torture. But let's continue.
You have to have 5 or 6 names, 5 or 6 personalities, and that day pick whichever one you want to use to gain and manipulate from as many men as possible. Because if you are gaining from multiple men, you will end up a very wealthy, beautiful woman.
Now, you a freaking lie. You would not end up wealthy. You would definitely not end up beautiful. No, you don't ride off to the sunset by being manipulative, being deceptive. You don't. Because one thing about men, they're not going to be giving up their money to you unless you're giving up something else. And the way a lot of y'all bodies are made as women, you can't have too many men running up in you and leaving deposits in you because that affects your pH level, and then you can end up getting bacterial vaginosis and causing you to smell. Some of you can have these unwanted pregnancies. I mean, shoot, it's so many different things that can happen to you. Playing with men, some of these men may, make you voluntarily meet Jesus when you don't want to, right? So that's not really good advice to give to women, especially to impressionable young women. You're going to get these women hurt. You keep playing games like that, and you're going to really see. And then usually you play these games, men find out, they know what you got going on. A lot of times men can see it. So if they want to trick off, they'll trick off with you a little bit. They get what they get out of you and move on. But what happens to you, you end up old and alone. You're going to age out. It's going to happen. You're going to hit the wall. And ma'am, I don't know how old you are, but you're right at the wall. But sometimes people within your particular community, some of them have hit the wall even at 26, 27. Hello, Pearly. But that's not good advice. I don't advise no young woman to take that advice unless she, want to end up on the old school milk cartons like back in the day. Those of you know about the milk carton, your picture on the milk carton, you don't want that. Playing with some of these men. And this is why men are getting their passports. This is why men are going overseas, because they're seeing this manipulative behavior. They're seeing how they're just trying to, run their pockets. And they say, look, I can go overseas and I don't have to deal with that. Not at all. Not to say you don't have people over there that try to run that game. But if they do try to run game, it's not going to be as much as over here. Trust me. It's not going to be as much because the exchange rate. Y'all trying to get maybe $200 and over there, they be trying to get maybe $30, $40 out you. You know what I'm saying? Dudes don't care about that. They don't care about that at all when the exchange rate is so high. I mean, if they going to just say, it is what it is, I'm going to pay for something. But let me know what y'all think, about this strong voice woman here. She had them injections because good and well that that's not real on her face whatsoever. And that's another thing. Men sick and tired of all this fake stuff y'all doing. And that, a lot of men are saying they starting to see that fake stuff. They already assuming y'all trans women.